What's up, friends, family? This is Chris. So, if you guys don't know me, I build coupes. I find them, I fix them, I keep them. So, I just wanted to show you what I've been doing to my cars. So, this car is a 98 Impreza coupe, the one I just showed you. I bought it crashed, I fixed it, I ran around the stock engine for a little bit, and then the engine went poof. And I told myself, well, when the engine goes, I'm going to swap it. Well, that engine went 3 months later. So here I am with a swapped car that took me almost 2 years to complete. So this is wiring and everything, and me and my friends doing this. So this car is a 98 Impreza coupe with an 06 STI full swap. We did everything as far as the ECU, the cluster, the suspension, the drivetrain, the subframes, basically almost everything except for the dash. So this is my little pretty little guy right there. I also have this 1999 Impreza coupe that I picked up about 4 or 5 months ago. It crashed as well. I fixed the front end over here. This whole side over here was smashed. So I took it to a frame shop and got this guy fixed. And then just kind of sourced body panels for this. So this actually has a NA 2.0 instead of the NA 2.5. So it's like 10 less horsepower, but same single overhead cam engine almost pretty much, except for 5 liters of displacement. So I'm going to keep this one as stock except for the exhaust system. It's already got unequal length headers. It's got a Tessuto intermediate pipe, and it's got one of the loudest GD exhaust on it, and that is one of the Geico 1 exhausts. So it's definitely not quiet, and neither is my black one as well, because this one also has an electronic cutout, so I can be quiet when I'm roaming around the neighborhood, and I can go out into the main street and open it up. So I just want to take you on a little tour of my cars. So I'll show you the inside of this guy right here. So I have the GD cluster in there and everything, WRX steering wheel, pretty much stock interior. I am going to do a rear seat delete for this, but for the most part I still need a couple more things for this car, and then she will be done for now. She made about 340 to the wheel at 21 psi. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but that turbo was maxed out from the previous donor car that I swapped this with. So this is kind of my weekend car, and then I'm going to be fixing up this white one. So it has body damage over here on the fenders, or the quarter panel, excuse me, and the door right here. There's a big old dent. So we're actually going to go through, sand down the whole car, prep the whole car for paint, do all the body work and everything, and paint this a brand new color. It is going to be a white, but I'm not going to tell you what shade of white it is yet. So this one is pretty fucking stupid clean on the inside. I ripped out everything, gutted the whole interior, cleaned everything, put a brand new carpet in, found some floor mats, and just started piecing this car back together. So I just basically wanted to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing here in the next couple months. I was planning on recording everything that was done on this car, but we just went through it too quickly and I didn't have time to record it. So with my other car, I actually have a 98 Impreza 2.5 RS and green, the Acadia green, what we call a unicorn. So we're actually going to go through and potentially swap that car, because those engines are extremely hard to find that are running in good condition, because those are in EJ25Ds, what this car used to have, but that engine went to shit. So We may swap the green one. I know we want to keep it stock, but for the body and stuff and the interior, we're going to keep it stock, and we may just change the engines in the wiring. So with this one, I'm going to keep mostly stock until the engine goes, and then I'm going to decide if I want to swap that one as well. So I just wanted to bring you guys along for my introduction and what I'm going to be doing to my cars here in the next couple months. So I want you guys to stay tuned. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of work on this white one. We're going to be setting the whole car down. We're going to be prepping the whole car. We're going to be moving trim pieces, and we're going to be doing this all ourselves. Unlike the black car where I had a friend do it and paint the car, I want to learn. So I have a couple friends that offered me to help. So they're going to show me how to do everything, the paint, the body, the PDR, all that kind of stuff, because I myself like to learn. So we're going to be stripping this guy here in a little bit once it is actually street legal, good enough. There's just a couple things on it, like a CV axle, the pin that's holding the CV axle into the trans, it's no longer there. So there's a couple things that I need to do on this car to make sure that it's tip top and it's ready for the road. Once it's ready for the road, we will start prepping for paint on this bad boy, and we will start working on her. So hopefully you guys can stay tuned with that. I know these videos aren't as exciting as per se, you know, all the other people's. You know, you got let's see, I can't even think of his name, but he does have a Subaru channel with his 98 Blue RS. Sorry, I'm so sorry for not remembering your name. I just got off work a little bit ago, and it's been a long ass day. So, excuse me. Oh, Luke. I'm sorry, Luke. And I may not be as popular as Luke, but, you know, I do have multiple of these cars, and I do want to show you what I'm going to be doing with these cars, and little tips and tricks. If you guys need part numbers, sourcing stuff like that, you know, I have an abundance of parts and part numbers that can potentially help you out. But for the long run, I just basically want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing on these cars, and you know, hopefully you guys can stick around and stay tuned, because unlike this one, I'm going to be videoing everything with this guy over here and my Acadia green Unicorn RS. So hopefully you guys can enjoy these here next soon. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. I know everybody says that, but there's not a lot of coupe content, so I figured, you know, this would be a perfect time to showcase my cars. So if you guys want to see more, follow me, link, subscribe, follow my Instagram. It's SmokeItD2. That is also my YouTube name as well. So I just want to share my experience with you guys along the way and restore these cars and make these cars back to factory original, or somewhat close to factory original. I know they're not going to be perfect, but I just would like for all of my cars to be as clean as my black 98 2.5 RS with an STI swap. I'm not going to call that an RSTI because, you know, we didn't get those in the US. But stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be uploading some more videos along the way.